Breakthru's been an amazing experience for me every time I've gone because I get to experience the same worship and speakers and fun, free time that my own children and my small group students and all the kids that I love here at BUMC get to experience.
At Breakthru, it's 3 days of really no script. There are things that you're doing, but for the most part, you are experiencing these things with your students. So there's free time throughout the day to really just go and just be with your students. The script is taken away, and it's really just that moment of who are you, who am I, and just kind of getting that relationship with your students. You also learn a lot about people when you're ziplining across lakes or experiencing these awesome speakers together with your students. So I think that our students learn a lot when they see us go through the same things that they're going through. And Breakthru's a great example of how you can do that.
I get to see my kids from a distance, but it's really about my own retreat and experiencing what my kids and my students get to experience with God in the middle of the winter. It's a wonderful time.
I started seeing that they were really opening their hearts up to the questions and the messages that were being presented at Breakthru, and I wanted to share what I had with them from my experiences and my faith journey.
Yes, we're being present for our students, but we're experiencing this hand in hand with them. As a small group leader, you are actually doing all of these activities with them, and there's no more, to me, fruitful time than when you're actually going through experiencing something with people that you're actually trying to help build their spiritual life as well. And so my spiritual life grew really because of the interaction that I had with my students and the interaction that I had with everyone at Breakthru.
It was neat to watch them enjoy worship and to get into it and see hundreds of kids from all different churches worship together. That was certainly a joy to see.
There's a lot of sharing that goes on among our church kids at night, and we get to hear kind of how God's working individually in their lives, during that retreat, as well as, through the year or through their experience with their small groups. A lot of that comes out at Breakthru, and so it just helps us draw closer, I think.
It's Breakthru, so they're breaking through some aspect of their faith, and then we're follow through. When we get home, it gave me the chance to follow through on these kids and how's it going. Even if it's just praying for them, when I see them, I think this was the thing she shared at Breakthru, and my heart would just pray for her.
I know some people are reluctant to go because they know their kids don't want them to go, but really you're not with your children at all unless you want to be, unless they want to be, but you get to experience what they experience, and there's a lot of value in that in the days and weeks and months to come after.
And I just determined that somebody else was going to be taking care of my daughter during this time while I was taking care of their kids.
It did give me a chance to have students see me differently, although my students do see me as a goofball a lot. But I got to be a goofball in a different way, more casual setting, let's say, there than when I'm in class.
It's a great privilege to see them grow from like 7th graders and being so afraid to go that first time to being high school seniors and seeing that process of these young men and women we're sending out into the world are amazing. And that's just absolute privilege to watch it and to be a part of that.